So for the past few months, I've been working on this firefighter robot with some of my fellow engineering students. It's been difficult. It's supposed to autonomously navigate through a maze and then put out a candle in some way. We are using a CO2 dispenser. It's kind of doing the wall following, but as you can see, not really checking any of the room. That was us a few days before we actually left. Then we got in the car for a 17-hour drive up to Hartford, Connecticut for the Trinity College Firefighting Robotics competition. It was my team for the firefighting robot and another team from our school for the robo-waiter competition. When we got there, this is what we saw. We were pretty much the first team there and they were still setting up. So we got right to work fixing what we could fix. Some of my team didn't want to appear on camera, so I'm trying to keep them out of the shots as much as possible. We did some test runs, and it turns out not even as good as before we left. So we got straight to work fixing what we could fix. There were a lot of teams there from different places, a dozen different states, and then Indonesia, Israel, Canada, and somewhere else that speaks French. I'm not quite sure where. Here we see the robo-waiter, which we were thinking was going to beat our firefighter as far as design, but we'll see later how that goes. It's supposed to pick up this plate and carry it to the table. My team consisted of...
Hey, I'm Carides, and I designed the posters for the firefighting robot and the robo-waiter. We're here at the competition, and we're really excited.
Be serious.
I'm Spencer.
What'd you do for the project?
I built the robot.
What?
My name's Shane. I did the posters.
No,
Some
you
people
didn't.
call me the Enchanter.
There's also Tyler and there's Tyler and Sterling who didn't want to appear on camera. Just so you know, Spencer was our mechanical engineer liaison and Shane was helping me with the firefighting robot. But we also had a lot of other teammates who contributed but were not able to make the competition for various reasons. It was really beautiful seeing everybody come together and we're all working towards the same goal and taking very different tactics, and we're all kind of in different places of the design process, even though hopefully we're all in a place of competition.
So I want to welcome you on behalf of Trinity College and the robot contest.
Excitement! 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 So here's the robo-waiter's first try, and it goes straight for Grandma's neck. And then in the second try, it doesn't make an assassination attempt, which is very positive. We learn a lot from our failures.
That if all the leaders of the world could just be here and see all of these wonderful young men and women from all over the world doing something that is so exciting and that is really one of the great keys to the future, maybe we would stop as nations and as peoples treating ourselves so callously when we could join hands over some wonderful ideals such as this conference.
So with that, we'll have the first candle lighted. Thanks very much.
If it weren't for our failures, there couldn't be successes. There's 1,000 cliches about how in order for an arrow to go to the bullseye, it must be pulled back before it can move forwards. You learn more from failing than you learn from succeeding. Although also, doing the same thing over and over again, like my robot here, could be seen as insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Let's just run into this wall as many times as we can. overall, I had a lot of fun at this competition, getting to know everybody, getting to see what engineers around the country and around the world were doing when they were on the same, supposedly on the same level as my team. Mostly I learned that procrastination sucks. Our posters got first place though, so that was exciting. I had a lot of fun, and I would 100% recommend it if any of you guys get the opportunity to go to an engineering convention or a competition of some sort. Do it, especially if you like engineering. If you don't like engineering, it probably won't be as cool. But we got to know the teams from the other countries, and we were sharing supplies. One team would forget a candle for the practice, and one team forgot a lighter, and it was neat. I liked it. And then we had this really boring car trip on the way back, which, when you lose something, a car trip on the way back is never as fun. I'm trying out this new style of vlog. What do you guys think? I've got a big trip coming up soon, I think, and so I might do this while I'm there. What do you guys think? Oh, I decided to have a staring contest with the camera, and I lost. Maybe I need some sleep. Well, I love you guys. Sweet dreams. Good night. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe. Comment. Have you been to a competition before? I don't know.